was an ordinary, unremarkable resident of a small town. But one day, as I was returning home late at night after a long day at work, I noticed a strange light coming from the windows of one of the houses. What made it even more unusual was that this house was known in our town as an old, abandoned villa with the most incredible stories surrounding it. My curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to enter the house to find out what was going on. Approaching the front door, I felt a strange, chilling mist that seemed to envelop the air. Inside, everything was even more peculiar. The rooms were filled with antique furniture and tattered portraits. But the most astonishing thing was that I discovered photographs of all the townspeople hanging on the walls. As I began examining the photographs, I noticed that they were all cracked and the eyes had been cut out. My heart started pounding, and a sense of dread washed over me. Suddenly, a sinister whisper echoed from the depths of the house, calling out my name. I turned around and saw a shadow, vaguely resembling a person, gliding along the wall. I tried to run, but the doors closed in front of me as if by their own will. Fear consumed me entirely as the shadow drew closer. I desperately searched for an exit, but all the doors and windows were locked. As the shadow approached, I saw that it had no eyes. Instead, there were only black, bottomless voids. It reached out a slanted hand toward me, and I felt its icy fingers graze my face. In the next moment, I found myself in another world, shrouded in complete darkness. I heard terrifying screams and whispers coming from all directions. I wandered through this grim, distorted realm, trying to find a way out. Hours turned into days, and weeks passed, and I could feel my consciousness fading away. Eventually, I woke up again in the abandoned villa. It looked exactly as it did before, and there was no trace of the shadow. It was silent, and I realized it had all been just a horrifying dream. However, as I stepped out of the villa, I saw my own photograph on the wall, with all the cracks and the eyes cut out, just like the other townspeople's photographs. Since then, every time I pass by that villa, I feel as if someone's eyes are watching me, and the ominous whispers fill the air. I no longer laugh at stories about cursed places because now I know they can turn into a dreadful reality.